Hello, welcome to the Vital Blend. I am Anthony, and today I want to give you 3 reasons why animal protein is a burden to the human body. You've probably heard people tell you when they hear that you're going plant-based, oh, you're going to get enough protein. You need, where are you going to get your protein from? Little do these people know that are eating animal protein and feeling so good about it that it's actually killing them on the inside. I'm going to explain to you why. So here's a few things you can tell people when they ask you about protein, all right? First of all, animal protein is highly acidic. And that's just a fact of nature. That's why it gets back to when I tell you, look for nature. Look to nature for the answer, okay? By its very nature, animal protein is very acidic on the human body, especially when you cook it, which is what people do, all right? What does that mean for you? Well, it means that it's more of a burden on your kidneys, especially because with all this promotion of animal protein, you need more protein. Your body doesn't store protein like it does fat and carbohydrates. So when your body's had enough of it for building and repairing and all that, it just flushes the excess away. It goes right in the toilet. So you're buying protein powders and you're buying this or that or making sure that you eat your food according to how much protein it has, and you're basically just putting it right in the toilet. It's a waste of money. Kidney problems are going to be the wave of the future, already starting to see it now. There are people who have had kidney transplants who are burning through their transplanted kidneys because they never learned how to eat properly. Just because you have 2 kidneys doesn't mean it's like a spare tire in the trunk of your car, okay? 1 kidney drains the left side of your body, 1 kidney is responsible for draining the right side. If you lose one, the other one will pick up the slack, but you don't wanna put your body in that kind of a position, okay? Reason number 2 is that animal protein is a growth factor. It promotes cellular growth. Why is this a problem? You probably have heard of girls reaching puberty faster and developing faster. It's because they're aging faster. When you give the growth promoter for cows to human beings, what do you expect is going to happen? Do you know people that maybe you haven't seen them in a long time? It's been 10 years or so, and you wonder, wow, this person, they just look bloated and distorted. What happened to them? It's called growth factor. That's what the stuff does. The muscle builders, the bodybuilders, they use isolated animal protein, whey protein, casein to build muscles. And if you've got cancer, it will promote cancer growth too. Okay, so ditch the animal protein for unnecessary growth factor. You do not need it. Number 3, animal protein is pro-inflammatory. If you have a gut issue, you don't want animal proteins getting through your gut lining and winding up in your bloodstream. This is where you're going to get an autoimmune response, which means pain. Then you're going to go to your doctor, who's going to give you a pain pill. Never gets to the root cause, which is the diet. It's going to just put a Band-Aid on it. Most people with autoimmune are in pain because of what they're eating. They have no idea that the animal proteins are a problem. And so it's like a vicious cycle that never gets resolved. So all these 3 things that I just mentioned, the high acidity, the growth factor, and the pro-inflammatory factors, these 3 things help to set up an environment inside of your body that's ripe for disease. And other factors can come into play, like your genes and your lifestyle. Like, are you sedentary? Do you smoke? Do you drink? Are you under a lot of stress? All these things, they help to set up an environment inside of your body for whatever disease you want to call it. It doesn't even make a difference what name you put on it. We're talking about disease. We're talking about not putting the right fuel into your body. Disease is inevitable. The weakest link will show up. It may be one day you wake up, you got pains you never had before, you have a heart attack. That's plaque. This is acidity. This is your body that's being polluted. And so when people go on a whole plant diet, more alkaline diet, you get what comes with alkalinity, which is you break up the plaques, you dissolve all these things that are clotting inside of your body, the inflammation goes away. These are the things that I learned that have helped me to keep the weight off. I'm not tempted by a steak. People say, oh, we're going to go have a steak tonight. I bet you're jealous. No, I'm not. When you tell me that you're having a steak or you're having chicken or pork or any of this stuff, you know what I'm reminded of? I'm reminded of the reasons why I don't want those things. because I understand the true nature of these foods. And this is part of the understanding that has helped me to stay on track for the past decade. These are the kinds of tools that I share with people that I work with so that they can do the same. And that's what ultimately I want to do. When I work with you, I want to give you the tools so that when the training wheels come off, you can go about your life and you've got what it takes to make better food choices. Now, whether or not you do them is up to you. I can't be there every step of the way, but I give you everything that you need to make better food choices so you can set up the right environment inside of your body. Does this make sense? If you need help with this, reach out below, message me, let's talk. I want to know what you're struggling with. How can I help you bridge that gap? All right, this is what I do. So let's talk. Have you changed your health around by ditching the animal protein? Let me know. Drop it down below if understanding this has helped you to stay away from these foods that are only burdening you on the inside, all right? If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it, follow me on Facebook. I share stories every day of people ditching the animal protein, embracing whole plants, changing their life, not just now, but for many, many years to come, because they understand the basics of what you need, okay? So be sure to love yourself. I want you to eat more plants, and I'll see you soon.